roast Nisha right
No.
now. So.
No, we're not.
Oh, yes.
Okay. So I have known Nisha since the day she was born. So I think it's time to share my innermost thoughts about Nisha growing up, leaving home, and heading out to the new world. So I have two sections to my talk. The first is reasons why I worry about Nisha in college. The first reason I worry is her sense of direction. I'm pretty sure Nisha has been to New York City 100 times or more, but does she know what she is doing? One day we told her to concentrate, remember where we parked the car. However, this is not an easy task. New York does have some shopping opportunities, which is Nisha's specialty. She is easily distracted, so instead, why not just get lost in the maze of stores? Who cares about where we parked anyway? On the way back, we asked her to lead us to the car, and you know how Nisha gets. She puts her pointer finger to her lips like this. And then she makes that head in the clouds face she makes so well.
Yeah, I've known Nisha for a good amount of time now, and the same thing. We went to New York, and we bet Nisha, you'll find the car for us. Nisha points to the wrong direction and says, go this way. And we're like, no, Nisha, you would take us to, we walk in the middle of the city for hours just to find the car. I remember we went another time, and Nisha magically found Central Park. It was like, yeah. She's like, oh, we were looking for Central Park. We couldn't find it, but magically it appeared. I'm like, do you not need a map? It's not that hard. So, Nisha, for you, I bought you a map, okay? So you can look at a map whenever you go to New York. Also, you can use your smartphone. Today, we were driving. I said, Nisha has her phone. Oh, Nisha, can you open to look at where we're going? No. Until we're lost, we'll look at it later. Okay. All right, so here's your map. Okay.
Reason number two I worry about Nisha, her diet. Nisha has a lot of pride when she eats a fruit or vegetable. One day she called me all the way in Michigan to tell me, Anjali, I ate a banana today. She told me I ate it without my dad having to tell me to eat it. Okay, other reasons I worry about Nisha, her housework skills. So once I told Nisha my mom looked really stressed out, the house was a mess. She should help around the house a little bit more, I think. She told me I never used to make the bed, and then I started making the bed, and then it became an expectation. And now when I don't make the bed, I get yelled at. So why should I do more things and raise expectations? So I don't know what Nisha's bed is going to look like when she goes to college. Other reasons I worry about Nisha, her obsession with Starbucks. So I have never seen anyone more obsessed with Starbucks, and I do believe New York has one on every block. So I worry more about my dad's credit card than I do about Nisha in that one.
So, to start you off with, we got a $25 gift card to Starbucks. Don't
Enforcing my addiction.
Yeah, don't spend it all in one place, one time. I'm pretty sure you'll buy 10 drinks. You're like, oh, gotta drink it. At least you're not going to Seattle where it's every 2 steps that you go to Starbucks. So.
Other reasons I worry about Nisha. There's only 2 more. Okay, her fashion sense. So, Nisha's idea of a wonderful winter outfit is to wear high-waisted shorts with sheer tights. I think it works in Montgomery when you run out to the bus stop in the morning, but in New York, I think she has some long walks ahead of her. She says, I don't want to look lumpy, but I think your wardrobe was better suited for Miami.
Yeah.
And for that, we got you, it has a compass and a thermometer, so you can look out what the temperature is to wear your winter coat. So. Okay, this is the last reason that I worry about Nisha. Her finance sense. Nisha is going to business school, one of the best business schools in the country. But I will tell a story about Nisha, and her good friend Manisha actually was involved in this story. Call her out too. So Nisha and Manisha were home alone one day, and they decided they wanted Chinese food. So they called our China Moon friends and said, please bring us Chinese food. The guy brought them Chinese food, and they were home alone, and they were like, oh, how do we pay for this? So then they went into our cabinets, found a jar of coins, and paid the man 100% in coins for Chinese food and gave him 0 tip. So please be prepared when you order takeout next time in New York City. Okay, so those were all the reasons that I worry about Nisha. There are a lot of reasons I don't worry about Nisha too. And this
will be the nicer stuff. So the first reason I don't worry about Nisha is you're going to college and you're not an alcoholic, so that's really good. Once I tried to force feed Nisha liquor, and she made this horrible face and said she would never drink again. She looked like she was in a torture chamber. Also, she's a little bit paranoid about the law, gets freaked out by cops, and she takes very good care of her permanent record, so that's good. Other reasons I don't worry about Nisha is that she probably won't gain the freshman 15. She's not only not a fan of bananas, but she doesn't really like any food group besides pure Indian food. Her favorite food is bhindi and rajma and yogurt mixed together in this strange concoction. They might not serve this at NYU all the time, so I don't think you have to worry about gaining a lot of weight. And it also encourages you coming home so your mom can make you. Another reason that I don't worry about Nisha is that she makes friends really easily. I'm jealous of the way that she's able to talk to anybody about anything, and basically the only people who don't like her are just jealous. She is so vivacious, she never has a dull moment. People are drawn to her because she's so friendly and loving and accepting, and even when people are absolutely horrible, she always finds a way to forgive them, even though I tell her, do not forgive that person. I don't think I've met anyone as forgiving and loving as my sister is. And I have never seen a teenager make better decisions than I have seen Nisha. I'm a pediatrician, so I see a lot of stupid teenage things come to my clinic. I have a lot of good stories if you want to ask me later. She is a leader in her extracurriculars. She nailed the SAT on her first try. She got into college early acceptance, so she didn't have to worry about when everyone else was opening their envelopes in May. She was already done. Okay, back in my day with envelopes. So I wanted to wish Nisha the best of luck in her new life, and I wanted her to remember to never lose that part of herself that she developed here with all of us in Montgomery. She has some things that may need some work, nothing that can't be fixed without a GPS, some fleece pants, and a banana or two. So congratulations on getting into your top choice school, and remember, living in New York does not mean that you're a gossip girl. Think of yourself as a hardworking Gwen Stacy type who does get Andrew Garfield. Love you and wish you all the best.
And we're always a phone call away, so you can always call us, okay? All right.